Okay, hey guys, I'm back. After failing to free my cursor from Fallout New Vegas to record this, I thought, oh well, I'll just use Windows Alt R. Okay. So I'm gonna play today New Vegas Bounties 3. If you have not seen or if you have not played the first two, you should probably watch those. Maybe I'll like go back and play them if this is popular enough. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, like just wait for me to do that or ask me to do it. I don't know. Here we go.
This place doesn't look like much, does it? I didn't believe this was Randall's old joint until I checked inside. Shame that it's been left abandoned. That painting is something to see. Really? You're special, aren't you? This day started out so well, and to find that you're like this, God hates me. It's a matter of what I need, actually. My job is to relay a message from my supervisor, a fellow by the name of Marco. See, he's rather upset over his brother's death, and he wants to settle with you, in Utah. It's a very long trip. Luckily, I know the way. You are tightly wound, you know that? Just relax, hero. You'll get there soon enough. First, you're gonna help me with some business here. There are a few contacts here in the Mojave that I need to sort out on behalf of Marco's business interests. Funny thing is that there's some overlap with your past work. I managed to look through some of Randall's old records in the shack. To his credit, the man kept very meticulous records. He must have been quite the typist. Anyway, if you want to reach Utah, first you'll help me solve problems. Sort of like bounty hunting. Oh, and don't worry, you won't have to kill any women or children. Nothing that might compromise your code. These pretty much have it coming. Are you still firing on all cylinders? I know you suffered a brain injury, but I'm not sure if I can ferry an invalid about. I'm beginning to sense this was a terrible, terrible mistake. Just stay close and don't run around carrying sharp objects, okay?
Why is my character like this? My intelligence is at 3. Why is it at 3? Oh, the alcohol. What else? It's because my character is an alcoholic. My character, he actually uses drugs and alcohol whenever his HP falls below 80 because of a perk from a mod. So he is probably it's probably affecting his brain. But it's not like he needs book smarts as a bounty hunter anyway.
I'm gonna blow you to pieces.
What have you done?
Right, to meet him at the abandoned house, or outside the abandoned house. These things won't let me do the quest.
I'll always remember you.
My memory circuits have almost...
Virgil also looks way different from when I remember playing this mod as a teenager.
Yes? I got this Pip-Boy as a child when I was growing up in a vault. You like the light, don't you? No, don't touch it. You've got your own. It's Marco. I talked to Marco a long time ago when we met. He helped me survive. We killed the really bad men, then ate big steaks. Cats? Oh, caps. So you're interested in profit sharing and monetary concerns, right? Every conversation with you is an adventure. Yes?
I'm supposed to meet him, but now he's glitched out.
Ah, you made it. The fiends really know how to make a neighborhood their own, don't they? Speaking of fiends, you remember Eileen, right? Slightly unbalanced gal who liked to sever men's genitalia? Yeah, hard to forget. Way back when you knocked her off, NCR started telling people that it was finally safe to start moving in around here, due to law and order. Well, as you probably know, the fiends were a bit more resilient than they had expected. Oh, and it turns out Eileen wasn't even the worst one. Actually, she kept some of the more savage elements in line with the threat of emasculation. What a word, emasculation. Shout it to the heavens. After you disposed of Eileen, a nice gentleman named Troy took over her crew. He was no power player, but he certainly left his mark. You see, Troy was a chronic rapist, even worse than old Cook. Not long after the Owen family moved in here, Troy paid him a visit. Let's go inside and see his handiwork, shall we? Wow, the mouth on you. I would use that old cliche about kissing your mother, but I don't know if you have one. You probably killed her. All that anger, white-hot rage driving you, it kind of protects you from this stuff, doesn't it? I'm so angry. Everything I do is right. The fire will always burn out, my friend. When it does, all you'll have is unfinished missions, unpaid payback, and cold regret. And the swearing, is it really necessary? I found it a shallow substitute for substantive discourse, even when you're killing people. Well, while I've got you good and primed to explode, let's just point you towards Troy. On the way, think of something really crazy to say to him.
Where can I jump? is in there. Now, where will I find the key to this? It says meet Virgil. Oh, I gotta wait for this dude? Oh my gosh. But he doesn't show up. He's too busy having a gunfight. Fast travel back eventually. Come on, buddy.
I just love a quick jaunt through the ruins of a dead city. Makes me feel privileged to be alive. Maybe that's just me. I suppose we should make our way to Troy now, seeing as to how you're a famous, cold-blooded, God-fearing and bounty hunter. I'll follow your lead. One thing, though. Please don't cut off random fingers in the hopes of collecting a reward. After you.
Who the fuck are you? What the fuck are you doing here?
Troy. You have been a busy little boy, haven't you? All that robbing and raping going on, yet you can't seem to return messages.
Ooh, a machine gun. That's awesome.
Next time, could you please wait until I finish my speech? Marco likes it when we scare them first. Reputation, you know? Regardless, he's dead, so good work. What do the bounty people normally say when you bring them rotting fingers? Actually, I don't want to know. Next stop, Freeside. We get to take in the splendor of Vegas's grand cesspool. I'll see you there.
This dude's an asshole. I have to wait until he finishes his speech? What the fuck? Nobody cares about his speech. As much as I like this gun, I think I'm gonna run out of ammo if I use a machine gun like that. Maybe I'll save this for like emergencies. Oh, I'll be turning.
Hey.
Urine, feces, vomit. That's the intoxicating aroma of Freeside. It's like smelling hopelessness. If you're wondering, this fine establishment is known as Carl's Candy, with a K. Unfortunately, they do not offer confectionaries. No, Carl's is just one of many brothels in Freeside, but it should interest you for at least one reason. No, not that one. That comely young lady soliciting her services on the corner is known as Jill. Apparently, she's the daughter of the late Charlie Halfcock. See, Charlie's mercenary work provided for his daughter after his wife left him. With a name like Halfcock, you can imagine why she left. Single father with half a penis and a powerful rifle. What a story. But then, he met you. His kid, orphaned. Though only at the tender age of 16, Jill took it upon herself to make her way in the Mojave. With few marketable skills, Jill was soon forced to rely on her most valuable asset, her body. Carl quickly scooped her up and made her his own. But it doesn't end there, friend. Carl doesn't just pimp out girls. He makes them utterly dependent through chem abuse. Pretty soon, Jill was strung out on jet and completely broke. She became de facto property of Carl. Coincidentally, I have to deliver some news to Carl so we can kill two perverts with one stone. You better lead the way, though. My rugged looks are simply magnetic to females, and I don't want to be swarmed by hussies.
Shut the fuck up. Do you mind? I am trying to work here. If you're looking for some tail, check downstairs.
Ah, Carl, tell me, does it make you feel strong when you smack around starving hookers? This is a real man right here.
Ooh, excuse me? You gonna walk into my place and lay down attitude? Motherfucker, I will crack your skull open and shit in it.
As much as I want to be moved by that arresting imagery, I need to get to the point, Carl. Do you remember the arrangement you had with Marco?
Marco? Are you serious? That motherfucker ain't even real. So I took some guy's money and said I'd kick it up to Marco. What of it? It was a scam.
No scam, Carl. You knowingly stole from one of Marco's associates, then went on to denounce the whole affair in public. Bad judgment, my boy.
You can't be serious. I was just joking with some boys in Freeside. Everyone knows Marco isn't real. Right? Oh, fuck, man. Oh, fuck. Holy shit, man.
No
Over
joke,
here!
Carl. We'll make it quick. It's really
This is hopeless!
And that's how it's done, partner. You showed patience, but didn't hesitate when it was time to act. Well done. Just one more stop and then we can begin the great trek. There's a little homestead I want you to see first, though. Here's the spot on your map. This fine residence is the home of Dana Quigley, widow of the late Tom Quigley. You remember him, right? Though an inveterate womanizer and a madman, Ranger Quigley still sent proceeds from his caravan robberies to his family. When his mischief caught up with him, Mrs. Quigley found herself destitute and struggled to provide for 3 children. On the verge of starvation and homelessness, Mrs. Quigley soon received an offer from a businessman. In exchange for a hefty sum, he would seize Mrs. Quigley's daughter and sell her to Kaiser's Legion. She accepted the offer. While the initial windfall tided them over for a spell, the Quigley residence has fallen on hard times once again. Crop failures and whatnot. Already maddened with regret over her daughter's fate, now Mrs. Quigley must decide how to proceed. Sell the farm? Prostitute herself? Sell a child? The dilemmas of the wasteland. Why don't we pay her a visit? You should have plenty to talk about. Have I struck a nerve? I knew you were angry, but wow. Look at that vein just throbbing. I'm gonna guess you have high blood pressure. Let's go help this old bag, whether she likes it or not.
Can I help you? Unless you got a golden goose, there's nothing. Damn fat cats in town are about to push me off my land. What? No. They're bureaucrats. Someone else would just take their place. You must be crazy. Okay. Bye.
Hi,
Wait, do I have to pay her?
how are you today?
Can I help you? How did you know? I never told anyone, not ever. Please, 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 you can't tell anyone. You must understand, we were starving. Thank you. Please, just leave me in peace now.
Wow. You actually surprised me that time. I am impressed. You have a cold, cold heart, my friend. There's more to you than I realized. I'd ask if you feel responsible, but I know you don't care. She might as well be a pesky bug or some other insignificant creature. I don't like to issue predictions, but Marco might just have a use for you. Strange partnership it would be, but who's to say it wouldn't work? We've got a date with some fancy legionary near Cottonwood Cove. See you there.
Cottonwood Cove. I'm vilified by the Legion. I don't think I can go to the Cottonwood Cove.
This nice little cavern is the temporary home of one Marcus Scribonius Libodrusus, an important man given his responsibility, slaves. Unbeknownst to his comrades, Drusus has been engaged with unsavory elements that happen to be in the employ of Marco. Lining your pockets is a capital offense in Kaiser's Legion, along with everything else, but corruption makes it more capital. Recently, Drusus has had second thoughts about his past exchanges. So it's high time he's reminded of his obligations.
Why do you want me to do this, though? Is he Legion?
Who dares intrude in my quarters? Name yourselves.
Not a polite reception, I must say. Is the hammer necessary? I think you're making my friend nervous.
By Mars, if you don't identify yourself, I'll bludgeon you and that other renegade into a bloody pulp.
I go by Virgil, but that's not really germane to the discussion. See, Drusus, I answer to a certain Marco. You might have heard of him.
You listen, profligate. I am done dealing with Marco or his lackeys. I do not answer to lawless scum.
Scum. That's harsh, Drusus. Harsh. You might not deign to speak with us now, but I seem to recall you happy to accept our captives a few months ago.
I can't. The speculators are investigating. If they know I dealt with you, I'll be scourged and crucified like a low criminal.
But you are a criminal. You should have embraced it. Believe me, life is so much simpler and fulfilling. Better than all this stilted soldiering.
I will never yield. I am mighty. I am invincible. I...
Requiescat in pace, Drusus. He couldn't accept the change rendered by his choices. Now, where have I heard that before? If you're poised to lose some witty retort or just good old-fashioned vitriol, Save it for just a touch longer. My business here is settled, so I must depart for Frostville. If you wish to join me, go to the Northern Passage and we'll make final preparations. Oh, and please leave any accompanying rabble here in the Mojave. Marco instructed me to bring you and no one else. See you there.
Alright, so we're going to the Northern Passage now. We're gonna see the actual, like, place.
Yes? Only 250 miles to go. Let's get started. It's a nice long walk to Frostville, so pay attention and you might learn something. Over the years, travelers have told stories of a man in black, the most dangerous killer alive, from somewhere far to the east. For you, he was merely a name, Marco. He would have remained just that, if not for a chain of events after you emerged from the grave. You squared off with the Mojave's worst, and prevailed. Some began to speak of you as a living legend of the wasteland. None of this would have mattered until you met a man named Sergio and killed him. Then you had Marco's full attention. When he heard about his brother's death, he sent me to find you, to bring you to him, so that you could settle this. Now there will be a grim meeting between you and the man in black, after which only one legend will endure. Well, we made it. Don't you love that clean mountain air? Breathe it in, savor it. Do you have anything you want me to relay to Marco? So much anger. I'll inform him of your emotional state. I'll see you soon, courier. Do try to remain calm in the interim.
Just quickly done, didn't want to shoot. And my character's drunk again.
Well, hellfire if it isn't my old protege, come up all the
Randy?
way from the Mojave Wasteland. You are a sight for sore eyes, old friend. How the hell are you? Took a sweet-ass time getting here, if I may say so.
Oh my gosh, Randall's alive!
Yeah, I reckon so. We got a lot of catching up to do, but we best do it back at my shack. It ain't safe out here in the open. Here's a spot on your map. It ain't much, but there's shelter and some warm beds. Stop by and I'll catch up on everything. Be careful now.
Hey there. Hey there. That Mr. House who lorded over the strip is dead.
My name's Ford. I am Randall's #1 killer, just so you know. And who the hell are you? Oh, wait. You're the courier! Holy shit! I didn't mean to come on as such a hard ass. I mean, it's just part of the business, right? You and Randall are the reason I got into this business. I read all those dime novels back when I was on the farm. Told all about you in New Vegas. Oh man, they tell about everything you did, and it's completely accurate. Let me get something, just a second. Oh, yeah. Sergio pressed the cold steel barrel against the captive's head. "Make a move and she gets it," he muttered with serpentine rasp. With eyes that exhibited steely resolve, the courier calmly replied, "You've taken your last captive, evildoer." Sergio trembled as silence ensued. When Sergio's sweaty fingers twitched, the courier deftly lifted a pistol from its holster and loosed hot lead, effortlessly felling the outlaws. You know, how accurate is that? All of the details are in there. I mean, even Sergio's sweaty finger. What do you think? No captive? Why would they make that up? Well, it doesn't matter. He killed Sergio, and that's all the people care about. I still can't believe you're here. I know that we're only hired to hunt down the worst of the worst, so the use of lethal force is never in question. You have to be quick, able to get the jump on the bad guys. Having a big gun helps too. I think that about covers all the major points. Say, what if I was able to tag along with you? Watch and see how it's really done. I mean, I hold my own and all, but I want to learn from the best. Well, I've got gumption and a sharp mind. I believe I would be an asset to you. This is so fucking amazing. I'm actually helping you kill outlaws. Man, we're gonna be the most badass team in history.
I only have one question. Are you willing to kill people for money? I'm just joshing you, partner. Had to ask, for old time's sake. Lord knows you've killed enough for the both of us, and then some. I heard about you taking down Judge Richter, Red Bear, and Sergio. Damn fine work by all accounts. I know you might have a lot of different reasons for coming here, but I want you to know I appreciate it. Fact is, I could use your help. My goal is to find Marco and kill the son of a bitch, plain and simple. We even got the NCR bankrolling us this time, thanks to Mr. Brookshire. Truth is that we're in a tight spot here. When Marco came to Frost Hill, he brought a passel of outlaws with him, all of them a rough bunch. I'm talking about the hardest, meanest vermin west of the Mississippi, gathered over years of raping. We ain't taking no prisoners up here. It's gonna be sorta like what we did back in Vegas, except this time, we finish it, together. Marco has nowhere else to run now. It's gonna be tough, partner, and downright bloody. You let me know when you're ready to start, and I'll get you on track. I'd tell you not to distract me with questions, but I reckon that would be downright rude, considering everything that's transpired. If you're curious, ask away, so long as you don't keep me away from my typing for too long. I reckon somebody has to keep this outfit organized. Ask away. Oh, how did I become a zombie? Yeah, I can say that shit with impunity now. Zombie, 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 motherfucker. Anyway, Sugar had busted me up, then buried me up to my neck in dirt, not far from some old wayside. Made me sick as fuck. There I am, wasting away, sun burning my head, thinking it can't get worse. Wrong. Fucking giant ants showed up, about to chomp my dome off. Right when I'm about to become a snack for the bugs, a pack of wild dogs comes running in, chew up the ants, then run 'em off. I'm thinking, hallelujah for man's best friend. Wrong again. Big alpha dog came up and commenced to humping my face. Did it all night. So that mangy fucker is making love to my ear when finally I hear gunshots, despite my impairment. Thought I'd finally caught a break. Dogs run off, but it was the jackals that found me. Cocksuckers had a real laugh at me, half ghoulified and covered in dog jizz. Well, jackals shackled me and hauled me around and made me their zombie slave. They just assumed I was some random hobo in the wastes. I ended up taking a page out of old Marshall Cooper's playbook. Late one night, I used a fork to kill their leader, then grabbed a gun. Jackals are all pussies, of course, so they ran off. I did manage to kill 2 of them, though. After that, I got my bearings and headed north. Jackals hauled me up north to begin with, and I wasn't sure what was going on back in Vegas. For all I knew, the judge was still around. I ain't proud of everything I've done, but it worked out. I was on the road when somebody told me Marco was up in Utah. Hearing that gave me real purpose again, something to work towards. I got on as a caravan guard and got up here not long after that. I started to figure it was nothing. I'd heard stories of Marco dying for years until I saw him. He was outside town, had a gang with him. Deep down I knew he'd be too fast or one of his boys would plug me first. I'd have to wait, but at least I knew where he was. I went back with a caravan, used my paycheck to get geared up, and that's when Brookshire found me. He told me that NCR had a stake in Frost Hill, wanted to fund a bounty hunting expedition. All they needed was some leadership. By that time, word had gotten around about your doings in the Mojave, so Brookshire figured I'd be a good fit to corral his gang of misfits. I mean, it's going to work, but sometimes I have my doubts about all this, the way things turned out. I regret starting you down this path. I got to tell you, I'm downright giddy about this. It's just like the old days. You excited too? Ready to get out and kill some bad guys? Good. Now squash that bullshit right now. You better harden the fuck up when you go after this bunch, because they're killers, every one of them. The first is Garza, a Mexican sharpshooter who served as Marco's scout for years. He's a first-rate marksman by all accounts. Word is that he's in Buxton Mine, where he's holed up with a trio of hussies, the Bounties or whatever. I can't speak that shit. It's a crazy man with 3 bloodthirsty bitches. Enough said. Any questions? Garza is reportedly something of a ladies' man, so much so that he always has a stable of sluts on hand, no matter the circumstances. Crazy bitches feed him, bring him supplies, even fight for him, screaming like banshees on the rag. Goddamn terrifying if you ask me. Then again, maybe Garza is smarter than all of us. At any rate, keep your eyes open for him and his manatees. Good, just keep your head down and do what you do best. I'll see you when you get back. Oh, almost forgot. If you're gonna be running around out in that freezing ass cold, might as well dress for it. Here's something I had stowed away.
A Mountain Drifter outfit. It's better than my other thing.
I keep hearing about some...
Heard of you. Some kind of hot chef in Mojave, right? Well, let me set things straight. I'm the fucking alpha dog here. Not that I'm worried. I hear you didn't do shit to help out Randall. Left him to get zombified. Fucking shitbird move. Got anything to say, shitbird? Alright, you got a little fire in your belly. Maybe you ain't shitbird after all. I'll see you around.
courier making a fuss over at the strip. Must have delivered more than just mail.
This is so fucking amazing. I'm actually helping you kill outlaws. Man, we're gonna be the most badass team in history.
Okay, I'm pretty sure his amantes is what he meant to say, because that means lovers. Wonder what's the wildlife like in this part of the town. Nope. Looks like it's- Good thing I'm close, actually. Oof.
One less evildoer.
got you.
You like that?
Take that, asshole. What was that noise? What was that noise? Damn, they up and disappeared.
Oof. Now how am I gonna, like... Oof. These drug visuals, there's something else, man. I feel like I can barely get out of here. I can't even see my menu.
How you doing? What you got? We're off to a good start then. I've still got a long list of names, so let me know when you're ready for the next target.
Okay, on my next playthrough, I am not doing all of the chem stuff because this is too much. I can barely even figure out what I'm doing. Are there any beds here? There's like 9 apples, but I've never got all of that.
Hello?
This is so fucking amazing. I'm trading gear with the greatest bounty hunter in history. Give me some dynamite. I'll kill them so bad they'll forget how to die.
What is it, partner? Ask away. That's a complicated matter, my friend. See, the NCR has a bounty out on just about everybody in this here canyon. Thing is, most of them are just outcasts and poor folk, not really bad, except for Marco and his crew. A lot of them came up here to get away from one type of government or another, be it NCR, Legion, or whatever. Damnable thing is that most of them are loyal to Marco right now, mainly because they see us as part of the NCR. I'm hoping that if we can whittle away some of Marco's muscle, people will start to have a change of heart. I ain't no NCR stooge. Somebody wants to pay me for bounties? Fine. You want me to conquer your territory for you? That dog won't hunt. If we can clean out the worst of them, then maybe the NCR will see this place as legitimate. Might even grant amnesty, or so they say. We got a lot of graves to fill before that's on the table, though. We'll see. See you later.
Oh, I forgot to
What is
ask
it,
for
partner?
that.
Good. The target is Kicking Dog, a humongous savage who broke away from the Whitelegs a while back, formed his own gang. Seeing as to how he only had a few men with him, Dog eventually joined up with Marco, who was more than happy to put his skills to use. Kicking Dog got his name from the way he kicks men to death, all while he snarls and drools like a mad dog. He's probably on chems. You can find him and a few compadres over in Wolfhead Cavern, not far from here. Any questions? Yeah, he likes to knock people down and then pound the shit out of them. He's big, fast, and mean, so it works most of the time. My advice is to keep your distance, cripple him, then take your time planting shots in his dome. Size and strength don't mean shit if you put a bullet in his brain. Anything else? Alright, just be careful, and I'll see you when you get back. Good luck.
What you got? Yeah, sure thing. There's the caps. Enough to set me up for life. I heard you getting all rich from Randall's bounty hunting back in Vegas. After all this is done, I'm gonna be neck deep in pussy. No question about it. Girls love confidence. I might even start my own bounty hunting firm. I might even let you work for me when I got everything set up. Of course, I'd be the fucking boss. And I wouldn't take none of this mercy nonsense. We'd be the greatest bounty hunting business in history. We might even kill Lanius himself.
Prepare to face summary justice.
these people have katanas. That's cool. I'm gonna collect them. These are really valuable.
Justice will be served, evildoers.
That tower on the strip, the one you can see for miles, I hear it ain't.
What you got? I suppose he kicked his last then. Serves that savage right. Here's your reward. Come on back when you're ready for the next one. What you got? This time you're going after Squirrely Bill Blasius, big mouth cowboy who heads a gang of rowdies called the Vaqueros. In addition to being a full-time bandit, he claims to have the most magnificent mustache in the territory. In my experience, only civil servants and pedophiles wear mustaches with pride. He's definitely not the former, so that narrows it down. Old Bill recently set himself up at the town saloon, and he's now in the midst of a gambling bender. He also brought a few ruffians with him. A bounty is a bounty, but this one ain't so simple. We already have a touchy relationship with the town, so I don't want to make things worse. You can't just slip in and chop his head off for sniping. It needs to at least look like self-defense, otherwise the townsfolk get all pissy. I've no doubt you can find some way to offend the fella. Once he draws on you, it's fair game. If you can pull it off, I'll throw in a bonus. Word has it that he's particularly touchy about the mustache, so there's a start. Any questions? He's better than most, but he's mainly just crazy. Unpredictable is probably a better description. That's how he got his name. It's hard to read. He's like a lot of these hotshot banditos. Everything is wrapped up in that revolver at his side. Disarm him or wound him, and he's helpless. Any other questions? Don't forget, there's a bonus if you make Bill draw first. Good luck.
He's close by. It should be easy. Wait, what was that thing that said that?
Hold it, baby Bonanza. It's me, Cunty McLean. Cunty McLean, your arch nemesis and worst nightmare.
Who the fuck is this?
Really? You don't remember? My cousin, Donald, came out to the wasteland to make a name for himself. He got caught up in some fiend group and ended up getting recruited. You murdered him. You murdered him and you don't even remember.
Wait, so he was a fiend?
About time. There's a...
Okay, so that takes care of that.
What are you doing around here, fancy pants? Oh, you come to admire my moustache, huh? Ah, that's right. Just take it all in. Good. That's what all the ladies say when I give them a taste of this love rug above my lips. Drives them crazy. You know, I reckon you want to touch it, don't you? Well, that's just too goddamn bad. Only Lori gets to be caressed by the love rug, stranger. You done fucked up, partner.
You will
That
not
was
abide
easy.
by your cries. You will not be failed. You still breathe. That'll show 'em.
I didn't want to sit down. That's messed up, though, that you can say that to him. Okay, this is too funny. I can't take this seriously. There's a store here. Do they sell stuff? Let me see.
How can I help you?
Do you have weapons? Not really. Let me just sell them the heaviest stuff I have. This? Oh, the town hall. Oh, in a barber shop, I can get my hair done while I'm like going out and assassinating people. Yes.
Howdy. What is it, partner? Sometimes nicknames are just random or nonsensical, but his was dead on. Squirrely indeed. You played this one smart, and I appreciate it. We're one step closer to Marco, and the townsfolk are starting to hate us less. It was excellent work, so here's the bonus as promised. Get rested and report back when you're ready. What you got? For over 2 decades, he and a number of cronies pillaged NCR commerce in and around the frontier. It was only recently that he teamed up with Marco. Nobody's quite sure why he got in bed with Marco, but he did. That gets him on our list. My source indicates that he's alone in a shack outside town. He might not be surrounded by a gang, but don't underestimate Doolin. He's rumored to be quick and steady. Dangerous combination. Any questions? Alright, you just watch yourself out there. Good luck.
What's this place? Oh, repairs. I need that right now.
Oh, shit. Are we sneaking?
Easy there, killer. I'm not looking to fight you. At least not yet. I know you're probably out for blood, but would you mind hearing me out first? I wonder why you really came here. I've heard stories about Randall and all that business down in Vegas, but this is different. They say you've killed a lot of bad men. Got a real instinct for it. Maybe you really are as good as they say. Let me tell you something, though. It won't matter if you go up against Marco. I'm not trying to scare you, because it's not about skill. I know Marco. I know him well. I believe he came here to turn away from what he was, start over. He changed his name, even got a woman. When he found out about Sergio, I saw him change again. Like somebody had flipped over a card. That old demon inside was awake again. You might be fast, you might be tough, but Marco will do anything to settle that score. He wanted you to come here. You think you're good? Believe me, you ain't half as fast as Marco. What happens next? I'd like for you to walk away. Leave this behind while you're still in one piece. As for me, I'd like to do the same. But let's face it, I'm a dead man outside Frost Hill. I know you aren't going anywhere, so that sort of boils it down.
Prepare to face summary.
Oh, damn!
I keep hearing about some courier making a fuss over at the store.
What is it, partner? I know he wasn't as rough as some of the others, but it had to be done. His past was bound to catch up with him at some point. I hope you caught your breath with dueling, because the next one is going to be a bitch. Just let me know when you're ready for it. What you got? For years, Marco has kept a badass super mutant in his entourage. Supposedly goes by the name of Porter. He's a veritable monster by all accounts. My source says that Porter is little better than a slave to Marco, but he's completely devoted. No telling what makes that thing tick. Anyway, he's supposed to be hidden away in that old pre-war base inside a nearby mountain. On top of the mutant, Marco keeps supplies in there. You might be thinking, this is my lucky day, but think again. Marco and his boys keep that place booby-trapped to high hell. Once the mutant is gone, it'll be one less reason for Frost Hill to support Marco. Any questions? He's the literal muscle to complement Marco's guns. Marco often has Porter perform the worst acts, killing children and eating people alive. Nobody's sure how Porter came to run with Marco, but he's utterly loyal. Makes no sense to me. Anyway, he's got to die just the same. Any other questions? He might be a mutant, but he can still die. It'll just take more bullets is all. Be careful, and I'll see you when you get back.
Hey.
They make this hard to find. Maybe we can use the trees.
Evil will not prevail, not while the couriers still breathe. Bad guy.
Outline. I wonder if I can take out this Yagua.
I hope this oh no!
Bad guy!
Multiple failures detected.
What's this place? It's like a map marker.
Do not be alarmed. Order will be restored soon. Please stand by.
look at their face. You're not boss. Why are you here? What do you want? Please make him stop. Give me the justice and it will stop. Got you.
I'm gonna be a legend. We win again.
There's so many robots. It's like in the middle of nowhere, there'd be like, watch, there must be some crazy scientist somewhere.
Warning, hostile.
Hey.
What you got? Taking down a crazed super mutant is no small thing, so here's a bonus for seeing it through. When you're ready for more work, just check in with me. The next one is a gunfighter, should be right up your alley. What is it, partner? You'll be getting 2 for the price of 1 with this next bounty. The targets are Ingram and Saunders, 2 badasses that have always run together. They're the honchos of a big, nasty raider crew. Word is that they're just outside the pass, hitting caravans and fighting 80s. You're gonna have a long trip ahead of... Hold on. You hear that? Fucking gun...
Got that crazy overpowered gun.
Yeah, and so began yet another.
Had enough?
Yeah, and so began yet another battle against the evildoers and
Pussy.
Teach you to mess with me. Hey there. I keep hearing about some courier making a fuss over the street. Good. Must have delivered more than just mail.
What is it, partner? Yeah, Ingram and Saunders word holding the fuck back. That's for goddamn certain. Shit fire. The bounty came to us this time, but you earned it, and then some. Here's a bonus. Catch your breath and check with me when you want another job. What you got? It's no secret that Marco likes to keep expert gunmen in his crew. There's one that stands out above the rest, Angel Lee. He is a gunfighter on par with Doc Friday, and I don't have to tell you how fast that is. Lee is as deadly as a damn snake. Just like with Bill, you need to try and make this an honest case of self-defense. Lee should be easy to convince, though. He's a duelist. Find some way to get him to draw first. Don't get yourself killed in the process. Any questions? Lee is very, very fast. Once you get him out in the street, just be ready when the music starts. Good luck.
Well, my sidekick went.
Ah, the great hunter of bounties. I'm going to go out on a limb and propose that you're not here for a game of cards, or the comfort of a lady. Come now, relax and have a drink. I see no reason to descend into violence like animals. You don't lack for confidence now, do you? I only fear one man, and you? ain't him. After you. Draw.
Hey! Justice will be served, evildoers!
Hey there, what you got? Excellent work. Killed him in the same exact way he gunned down so many others. Fitting. Here's a bonus for doing it right. Come on back when you're ready for the next gig. We're coming down to the last of them, so it's gonna be tough. See you later. What is it, partner? This time you'll be going after Ketchum, who leads the Hole in the Ground gang, or as I like to call him, the Glory Hole gang. Folks say that Ketchum has been with Marco for a long time, probably since he was in the plains. He's got a nasty bunch to run with him. See, the Glory Hole gang does the nasty stuff in places where others won't go, so Marco always has a job or some place to stick 'em. On top of running a gang, Ketchum is supposed to be a mad scientist type with explosives. He can open safes or rig up nasty traps all the same. Everybody knows that you're gunning for him now, so that means Ketchum will be ready. Probably has all type of shit in place. You best watch your step, 'cause I don't feel like collecting your guts from some dirty cave. Any questions? The kind that wrap your testicles around your throat. Seriously, watch for tripwires, bottle cap mines, and even C4 placed nearby. Rumor has it that Ketchum likes to hide bombs underneath corpses, so that they're not readily visible. Check any dead critters to be safe. They probably got it dark as fuck, so here's something that might help out. Any other questions? Remember, move steady, keep your eyes open for traps. I'll see you when you get back.
Hey there.
Kidding about me, bombs.
you did with the bootleg hillbillies? Book says you snuck right in there and cut their throats. Man, we are such badasses.
In a cave system like this, those bombs would probably cause a cave-in. This is not a good idea. Only like video game characters do this shit, yeah. I think they're stim packs. Maybe I could have just shot one, and they would have all went off. But now I'm on campus. Now I'm drunk.
Hold your shit. Don't shoot. We surrender. We ain't gonna fight you. Set up goddamn traps night and day, but even that wasn't enough. Well, I say fuck this. We knew you was coming. We heard about everything you done, all them people you killed. We don't want no part in this no more. It was Ketchum's dumb idea to pack C4 on Annie and send her to blow you up. I ain't never seen no dumber plan than that shit. Ketchum can stick with Marco if he wants, but as for me and the boys, we're walking out of these mountains. Fuck Marco. Sweet Jesus, run!
What's that for? I'm with the Randall and Associates.
Hello, is this recording? Oh, okay, it is. Oh, yes, darling, I see the red light. Hello there, this is Bobby Bass. I got your message. I wanted to return the message to you. First of all, thank you for reaching out to me. I'm honored. It really, especially in light, you know, I've had a lot of personal tragedies lately. My dog's been killed, my boss is dead, and you know what, it really speaks a lot to your character that you reach out to me like that, and that is, oh, it bless your heart, okay? Just really, I thank you so much. However, I'm gonna have to say no, okay, and I'll give you my reasons. First of all, I think Marco, you know, he's your employee. I don't want to disrespect him, but the man strikes me as being possessed by Satan, and I don't like that kind of characteristic. I already worked for one crazed maniac that had this thing for little boys and hatchets, and damn, that just about got me killed. I don't want to mess with that shit. You know, back at home, I should have listened to my old man Farley. You know, old man Farley, you know, he told me, he said, boy, you need to walk your ass east. Better shit going on up there. You walk your ass out west.
I think I've heard of him. Simple. Ooh.
What you got? Damn, I figured Ketchum would run before he'd swallow a bullet. They're fucking scared. They're starting to fear you more than Marco. He's losing his hold on this place, seeing as to how his men are dropping like flies. We're almost ready to go after him. This last one is going to be rough. Get rested and squared away, and check in with me to get the ball rolling. We're almost there, partner. What you got? This is the last one, and he's the only thing between us and Marco. His name is Glanton, an old scalp hunter who came here to slaughter 80s. Story on him is that he used to kill tribals for the NCR, but over time he got carried away and was sorta disowned by the brass. Before teaming up with Marco, he supposedly exterminated an entire tribe south of Vegas, not far from your neck of the woods. Glanton and Marco certainly seem like an odd pair, but it worked out for both parties. Marco hates 80s, Glanton likes scalping them. Bingo! We have a good idea on where Marco's holed up, but I'm not going to move on him until Glanton is out of the picture. He's simply too dangerous. This ain't a ragtag band of shitbirds either. Glanton's crew will fight you tooth and nail, so be ready. The good news is that Glanton still has one hell of a bounty on his head. It's 10,000 caps if you bring back his finger. Any questions? The battle-hardened, well-armed type, that's what he has. Most of them are ex-military or old bounty hunters that prefer hunting scalps. It's nasty business. Old Judge Richter used to be in cahoots with Glanton. Thank you again for killing that fat bastard, by the way. Anyway, you best keep an eye out for ambushes and traps of all sorts. Glanton won't go down easy. Anything else? We're almost there, partner. Stay focused and take care of yourself.
Lantern. I've been waiting to kill this dude.
Prepare to face summary justice.
How does this guy always have a gang leader? Like, he always has a freaking gang. Even in this mode.
Jeez! Ha ha! One less evildoer. Jesus! Look at all that blood!
You don't seem very alert.
Did we win? We will not abide by your crimes, scum. Yeah, and so began your another battle against the evildoers and their evilness. evildoer. We will not abide by your crimes, scum.
I'm gonna use the katana, because this is personal.
One step. Just one more step. And I pull the trigger on this detonator. There are a half-dozen kids taken from the 80s in the adjacent room. I've wired the room, so don't try anything. Randall sent you, didn't he? He won't stop until he's buried Marco in the dirt. I can respect that, but I'm not Marco. I'm walking out of these mountains, and nobody's stopping me. I'm not going to die up here on behalf of some miscreant like Marco. Let me pass and the kids are yours, safe and sound. Push me, and I'll pull the fucking temple down on both of us. I'm not...
Leave it to a type like Glenn to try and take hostages in a situation like this. Afraid his captives couldn't help anymore.
Howdy, what you got? Word's already gotten out that he took out a passel of tribal kiddies with him, and you let it happen. Disgraceful. That's what this is. You fucking earned your caps, didn't you? I hope it was worth it. Anyway, we best put that behind us, because we've got one name left on our list. Marco. I've still got a few preparations to make, so just let me know when you're ready, and we'll round up the posse. The readiness is all, my friend.
That's ridiculous. Glenn would have killed more people if I let him live. I mean, it's done the same every day. He probably kills as many people. I think you just worried about the optics.
What you got? Brookshire's got the intel. Go see him for the details. I'll get the rest of our posse formed up. It's time to finish this.
Breathe deeply, courier, and don't strain yourself. I need you alive. I have a trade to make.
Fucking every bitch. you gonna help me move this pile of shit or what? Why don't we just shoot the fucker?
Brooker said not to touch this one or Randall. It's part of the deal. Fuck up and we don't get paid.
Why the fuck are we hauling them to town? When are we getting paid?
Relax, Brooks said we'll get paid once business in town is settled. Here's the Brahmin. Let's load him up. Careful, one of them's coming around. Keep that hood on. Here, this should take care of him.
What is the meaning of this? You have no right to detain us.
Help!
Cowards!
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. You honestly can't be surprised that it's me, can you? Virgil is my favorite alias, given the literary roots. Your expression right now. Forgive the cliche, but it truly is priceless. If Brookshire had only known what this was worth to me. That's right. Brookshire wasn't inclined to consider the fate of the townspeople, much less you, when weighed against the supply of silver. I'm not sure what your political leanings are, but if you consider yourself a patriot of the NCR, that must really, really sting. In this moment of unforeseen, inconceivable reversal, you must be thinking, how did this happen? It boils down to one simple characteristic: resolve. When you killed Sergio, I resolved to make you suffer to your last breath. Maybe you're thinking of ways to break from your bonds, disarm me, kill the guards, save the day. Not this time. Whatever happens next, you're going to be utterly powerless to stop me. Doesn't that just burn you up? If you didn't have that gag, I can only imagine what you might be saying. Well, I'm a cautious fellow, so I want to be safe. I can't risk any interruptions during my theatrics. Nothing is worse than a disruptive audience.
One of you
Right through the hands. That